Hello and welcome to the City Council update for November. I'm Wally Weisopel, City Manager. The City Council met 3 times in November on the 9th, the 12th, and the 24th. And each time they met with a conference meeting to start, and they began by listening to some conversation about citizen survey. And this would be a new program the city would attempt in 2021, where we would do a citizen survey to find out satisfaction rates. These are a statistical survey methodology where they do about 300 to 500 citizens would receive the questionnaires, and it would be done by telephone. They also do cell phones and landlines. So we're looking forward to doing that survey in 2021. City Council also heard a presentation on the need for an increase in the utility rates. Our utilities, water and sewer, are different than property tax funded. They're funded only by the rates that you as citizens pay for your water and sewer. And the costs that we're increasing include some continued repairs to the systems, upgrades and improvements, and also the cost of services. Our sewer costs are mostly costs charged back by the Metropolitan Sewer District, and they charge us for that we have to spread back to all the citizens. So they heard a presentation on that. We heard a revision to the CIP, the Capital Improvement Program, and that's something the city forecasts our needs for different improvements to streets and water and sewer lines and that type of thing. And then the City Council also reviewed the City Manager's Agreement, and then we also heard presentations on our local recycling program by Rachel Workin, and then also the Mississippi Water Management Organization made a presentation via Zoom and regarding the many programs that they do within the district, but also specifically in Fridley. At the regular council meeting, the City Council approved a public hearing and also approved the final agreement with Comcast. And every so often we have to renew our franchise agreement, and a franchise means that the city grants the use of its right-of-ways to, in this case, Comcast, so they can string the lines and that type of thing and bring homes their cable TV service. And as a result, the City Council was in negotiations with Comcast for many, many months and agreed to the final document, and that was approved and will go into effect next year. The City Council also approved a liquor license for Halos. This is the former VFW site on Osborne, and that will allow them to serve alcohol in their restaurant, a bar, and also their banquet center on a limited basis. The City Council also then approved a street rehabilitation program. This is for the area around Rice Creek, south of the creek, north of Mississippi, west of Highway 65. In that neighborhood, there were many streets that were deteriorating prematurely, and citizens were asking for those streets to be rehabilitated. And that study is being completed, and that project will most likely happen next summer. The City Council also designated the precincts and polling places for the 2021 election, and then set those new utility rates for a 3% increase effective next year. The City Council then approved the City Manager's Agreement. The City Manager, myself, as an employee, works for the Mayor and City Council, and as a result, I have a separate agreement with the City Council for those services, and I appreciate them extending my agreement. And then finally, on the 12th, the City Council approved a local canvassing election. Those were for the 2 positions that were open for election this year, the mayor and the City Council member at large. And that was completed, and that was the November update for the City Council. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Wally Weisopel. Take care.